Rainy clouds all around, splashy puddles on the ground. Now it's time for work.
Hanako! Hi! How are you doing?
Hey, Sayuri. Doing all right. Can't complain. How are you? How's the bakery?
Aya recently brought home a cat she found in the park. I tried to talk her out of it, but, you know.
Oh, so you have a new friend now?
We did want to keep the cat, but it panicked and ran away. Of course, first it shed a lot of fur onto some dough and ruined most of it. Mom baked some cookies from what we had left. She asked us to share them with our neighbors.
Oh, thanks. I'll enjoy these cookies with Grandpa. He's got a real sweet tooth. Say hello to your mom for me, Sayuri, and tell her I appreciate the cookies.
I will. By the way, I'll try to bring you some flowers for the shop after my walk later today.
Thank you. That would be great.
Don't mention it. It looks like I still have a few cookies left. Where do you think I should bring them?
The home of tea, perhaps? Seems fitting.
Oh, great idea. I'll head there right away. Thanks. Bye, Hanako.
Bye, Sayuri. Thanks again for the treat.
Hello, Hanako.
Oh, it's you. Hello, Yohei. Come in. How are you?
I've got a new friend in my physics teacher. When I went to visit him, I was going to apologize for being so distant, but it wasn't even necessary. As soon as he saw the flowers, he was so happy that it was like we were never distant in the first place.
Believe in the power of beauty, Yohei.
I learn something new every time I speak with you. It's like I'm back in school listening to a wise teacher. I just hope you won't charge me for it.
No, I'm always up for a good chat.
Anyway, I think I'll get going. I've got a meeting with the members of Ampere. Oh, that's what my school physics club is called.
Interesting. Do they already know about you leaving?
Yeah, we're good friends. I told them my plans, I just didn't say when I'm leaving yet.
In that case, maybe you'd like to decorate Ampere's room with a nice flower bouquet? This way, your friends can also enjoy a slice of HanakosFlowerShop.
I think it would be better for them to visit. That way, they can appreciate it fully.
So, let them know. I'd be glad to see each and every one of them.
I absolutely will. Speaking of flowers, You suppose I should thank them as well?
It's for you to decide. In my view, if you decided to say goodbye to everybody, it's a good opportunity to thank them for all that was good and apologize for all that wasn't. And a bouquet is a good way to envelop your sincerity with a pleasant flower aroma.
All right, I'm convinced. Really, though, you'd be incredible at marketing. Okay, to work then. Now is the time when you asked me about my relationship with the members of Ampere, right?
Right!
So I have a good relationship with everyone, but I'm the most impressed by those who know more than me. They say that if you lack the talent for something, it's not even worth trying. But looking at them, I'm convinced time and time again that all their knowledge is the result of hard work and discipline. I am inspired when I see my friends hunched over textbooks, learning equations, or most interesting of all, conducting experiments. I've always had this issue where I felt like I was the odd one out in a lot of groups. Like I wasn't supposed to be there. Like I was a hat on a giraffe. But the guys from Ampere instantly welcomed me as one of them. We hit it off immediately. I'm only embarrassed about not asking you about the flowers for our room sooner.
See? My inner salesperson is alive and well, right as rain. Give me a moment, I'll make it happen. No, it's not right. Something is off. What if I replaced this flower with this one? It's ready. Do you like it?
Yes! Quite impressive. I was expecting no less from you, Hanako. All right, it's time for me to go. Thank you, both for the flowers and for a great idea.
Thank you for visiting as well. I'll be waiting for everyone from Ampere. Just warn them to go easy on a lowly humanitarian.
They aren't robots. Physics isn't the only topic of conversation. All right, bye.
See you, Yohei. Oh, welcome. Please come on in. I'll be right with you.
Ah, what a lovely little flower shop.
I'm sorry. Thank you. I was arranging the flowers and got distracted. How may I help?
Oh, no worries, no worries. Some flowers have a bit of a temper, while others are downright fickle.
I would say some are just more sensitive than others. Do you like flowers?
I do. I used to spend most of my time growing them. It was when... I can't remember. Just after middle school, I guess. I tended a flower garden on a large farm outside town.
Many different kinds of flowers there, some quite rare. I grew them and made sure that even the pickiest could thrive. I also taught new workers how to treat each flower they would be working with.
Sounds wonderful. I'd love to visit such a place.
Oh, I used to dream that one day I'd have an even larger, prettier garden myself. Then I'd open a flower shop to make marvelous bouquets for my customers. I even got my hands on an old book about the secret language of flowers. Oh, gosh. Of course, eventually, I forgot everything.
But why did you leave?
Don't you... Oh, would you listen to this old bag? Obviously, you wouldn't remember that. Life was tough back then. Many people didn't have a job. Factories and fields were abandoned. Shops were closing down. Our gardening business also went under.
Oh, how horrible.
I think I cried for 2 days straight. But eventually, I couldn't ignore the growling in my stomach. I wiped away my tears and went looking for work. My family had a lot of mouths to feed besides me. It was tough at first. I had to take on anything I could find. Oh, the places I've worked. First, a good friend of mine invited me to work at a small farm. I took care of the cows there. My move to the city, was it after a year of working at the railroad, or when that sly brat no longer needed a nanny? What was his name again? Oh, my mind's like a sieve. In any case, it was surely before I worked as a house painter or a baker. Oh, I don't know when to shut up. Oh, I must have bored the life out of you with all this nonsense.
Not at all. I've only ever dealt with flowers. And school, I guess. Oh, I can't imagine how tough it must have been for you.
Nonsense. I recall a lot of nice things about those times, and hardly anything bad. I've learned and experienced enough for 2 lives. And since then, I've known that whatever life throws at me, I can take it. Some evenings, I miss the garden and the dreams. Other times, all I could dream about was sleeping in. But no matter. When I saw your shop sign, I didn't think I'd find such a lovely place. It's even better than the one I imagined in my youth.
I am so happy to hear that. But I can't take the credit. The shop was set up by my grandpa. He is the one who taught me to love and understand flowers.
Flower shop. Flowers. Oh, for heaven's sake! I nearly forgot. I'm here on an important mission.
I'll do my best. You can count on it.
Our mistress, the lady I work for, needs a beautiful bouquet for her home. It's not even a house. It's more of an old family mansion. God only knows how many years ago it was built. Lots of fancy decorations, statues, and rich curtains. The latter just gather dust as I see it. But today is a special occasion. A famous artist is finally done restoring the biggest family treasure, a portrait of our mistress's great-grandfather. For 2 years he fiddled with the thing. What could you possibly do with a single portrait for so long? There's a spot prepared for the portrait in the great hall. Our mistress would have a bouquet next to it. She cherishes the memory of her great-grandfather and loves to talk about how important flowers were to him. Even though his life work was that of a true man,
His life work?
He was a naval officer, unmatched by today's runts, according to our mistress. Went from being a simple cabin boy to leading men into battle, earning respect through courage and loyalty. He always kept his word and knew the right thing to do. That's why everyone admired him. Simply put, he was a man of honor. Not that anyone could describe him better than our mistress. And now she's counting on me. Big talker that I am. I bragged about learning the language of flowers. I mean, I did learn it long ago. Cutting some flowers for the dinner table is about all I'm good for these days.
Be at ease. I think I know what kind of bouquet your mistress wants. No, it's not right. Something is off. What if I replaced this flower with this one? Here you go. This bouquet should be to your mistress's liking.
Thank you deeply. You do have a wonderful flower shop. And your grandfather is not the only one to praise for this. I wish you all the best.
That's all for today, my sweet flower shop. I will go rest, and you should as well. So, yeah, that kind old lady said that she was also interested in the language of flowers and wanted to dedicate her life to them. But she couldn't do it. Grandpa, to be honest, I'm worried that I might fail as well. You put so much time and love into the flower shop, and you've helped so many people. Aren't you afraid that I won't make it?
Do your best, and don't be afraid of the future. When you live with a smile on your face and a dream in your heart, the whole world will be willing to help you.
Oh, you think if people see that I'm doing my best, they'll start helping me? The way it happened for you with the flower shop?
Yes. See? You know all the answers even better than me.
That would be great, of course, but I don't. But I'll let you know once I learn them.
It's a deal. Trust me, it was the same for me when I was about to open the flower shop. So many questions, doubts, and pitch-black darkness of the unknown in front of me. I even wanted to reject the idea. But the problem was, no matter how hard I tried to convince myself, I couldn't get rid of my desire to open Asaoka's flower shop. I just couldn't see a different future for myself.
I think it's the same for me. A long time ago, I told you that working at the flower shop is my dream. A lot of things have changed since then, but not my dream. I'm ready to give my all to the flower shop. It's truly my dream, not just some whim. But still, sometimes I'm afraid of what's to come.
Don't let your fear stop you. Once it takes a hold of you, it's difficult to push away. But keep going. even if you're afraid of making mistakes. At some point, you'll realize that you are doing much better than you expected, and the fear will start to fade. One day you'll wake up and laugh at the thoughts of having any self-doubts about this.
Really? That's hard to imagine.
Trust your old man. I know what I'm talking about.
Got it, Grandpa. Thank you. So sleepy. I wonder what I'll be like years later. Can't even imagine. But my love for flowers isn't going away. That's for sure. Oh, hey, Aya. Oh, what happened to your knees?
As if you can't tell, I hurt them. My trusty steed failed me.
Your bicycle, you mean?
Mm-hmm. It works better for Sayuri, but when I try to ride it, the whole bike starts resisting me. I guess it doesn't matter, though. Just another day for me. You tell me something else instead, neighbor. Did you give out Valentine gifts when you were in school? Chocolates and things like that?
Well, yes. Sometimes me and my girlfriends would exchange gifts.
What about not girlfriends? Like boys and stuff?
Aya, did you find yourself a boyfriend?
I'm asking for Sayuri. She found one. Now, stop avoiding the question. I must know the truth.
There were some gifts for boys also.
And what happened after you exchanged gifts? Did you meet up? Like a date?
What is with you today, Aya? So mysterious. If you want to know something, ask me directly. I'll tell you.
Maybe another time, neighbor. The moment has passed. Oh, expect to see me again later. I'll bring you some flowers. We'll finish our talk then. Bye, and keep thinking about my questions.
You are so much fun, girls.
Greetings, Miss Hanako.
Miss Ishikawa, good day to you. Looking good. The smile suits you.
Thanks. I got one more reason to smile, and it's all thanks to you.
Oh, glad to hear it. May I ask what made you smile?
Of course. From you, Miss Hanako, I keep no secrets. I can tell we'd make excellent gossip buddies. It's a good thing we're not into gossiping. Just to let you know, yes, the event was lively and went off without a hitch. A total success.
The event? You mean...
Carousing.
Oh, right. You went drinking with your colleagues.
Exactly. Well, that's a bit of a stretch. I barely touched the stuff. Still, it was enough for me to loosen up. Getting wasted is just not my thing.
How did the meeting with the company representative go? Did the deal go through?
Oh, yeah. Thank you for asking. Things went smoothly. Not exactly as I imagined, but we came to an agreement. He didn't even hint that he didn't like the idea of me being in a leadership position. In fact, he was very polite and treated me as an equal. By the way, he loved your bouquet. His wife is into florography, so he was able to tell the meaning of one of the flowers.
Cool. I like it when my work is appreciated. Makes me want to apply myself even more.
That's the spirit. Miss Hanako, I'm going all in.
Meaning...
I haven't told you about this before, but, I have a crush on my coworker. Oh dear, I said it. Oh, it was so difficult to share this, even with you, and now I'm so embarrassed. Oh my, I'm not going all in. I'm going home.
Wait! Come back!
Sorry, I lost my nerve there for a second.
Well, tell me everything.
I was invited to work at this company by a friend, Tomoya. He was already employed there, so he became my senior. He trained me, motivated me, and supported me. He was patient and respectful, even though I gave him little reason for it at the time. I was incredibly grateful. I looked up to him, like a child who looks up to a superhero. Not only that, but I also confided in him. As time went on, I realized that I like him.
Aw, that's so romantic. What happened then?
I wanted to let him know about my feelings, but, well, you see, he's older, more experienced in everything. I couldn't shake the feeling I had nothing to offer him as a person. He already knows everything I could possibly tell him. I'm boring. Therefore, I decided that a successful career would be proof that I'm worth something. And so I toiled away. I was climbing the corporate ladder, breaking records. I've always had a reputation for clumsiness. You've seen what I'm like when I lose a grip on myself. It took me a while to learn how to deal with it. When I first started working there, I was like that all the time. And that's how they remember me. Lacking confidence, like a schoolgirl, who only got hired because of her connections. It's been years, but even now there are people who can't stand that I was made head of department instead of Tomoya. They made up their minds about me. But that blasted contract, it was a way to prove I'm worthy of my position. At last, those who had been bad-mouthing me behind my back would see that I'd made it on my own. I'd realized I'd come a long way. I was almost at the very top. I looked down, and there were my colleagues. Regular people who didn't have my problems. No need to rush or to prove anything to anyone. They don't have it easy. They work hard, but nobody appreciates this. They do overtime every day. Sometimes they even work during weekends. And they don't get so much as thanks for it. They turn to drinking because what else is there? I decided to fix the situation. And you, my dear Miss Hanako, really helped me in this. Thank you.
So then you have achieved everything you wanted. The only thing left is to confess to your beloved.
Yes. I'm scared and embarrassed.
I understand. This is what you've come all this way for, right?
Right. He's quitting the company. He told me there's a position elsewhere where he can hone his skills further. Then he'll be gone. And that will be it.
Pardon my insistence, but I think you should tell him. If you can't do it openly, give him a hint. Leave flowers with a note on his desk. And in the note...
I'll ask him to come to where we first met. This is so stupid. Like in those silly rom-coms. Not that I watch them. Or movies in general.
Because they take too much time?
Yeah. Miss Hanako,
Yes?
make a bouquet for me. I'm gonna do this. I won't tell him openly, but I'll do it somehow. I'll try at least.
Here are your flowers, Miss Ishikawa. You got this.
Thank you. You and me, we haven't known each other for long, but it feels like we've been through a lot.
Just one more step. You can do this.
Yeah. Ugh. This is it. All in.
Good day, Rin. Hi, Tin.
Ruff, ruff.
Oh, is something wrong? You look like you're out of breath. Something happened to your puppies?
Hanako! Cold Red! Save me! I mean, help me!
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
Of course I'll help. Whatever you need. But Rin, what happened?
Oh, disgraceful! Shameful! I'm not stepping outside ever again! They'll just point their fingers at me and laugh! It's decided. I'm going to be a hermit and spend the rest of my days watching budgies! I stole someone's dog. Can you imagine?
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
No way! What for?
Not on purpose, obviously. I was going my usual route, visiting and feeding the adult strays which are too old to take in. You know, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I especially wanted to see how Santo and Lassie are doing. But whatever. I checked up on everyone and was about to head back, but then poof! A puppy! Out of nowhere, alone, confused, and shaggy, all skin and bones. Must have not had anything to eat for a week. My clientele, so to speak. I hugged it until it calmed down, then hurried back to let it warm up with the others. My stall is perfect for this. Picture this. Not even an hour later, this old crankpot comes up all red-faced, huffing and puffing. He swings his arms around and yells at me, telling me to return his dog or else he'll go to the police. Can you believe this?
Was it really his dog?
Yup, the puppy was agitated. It growled and wriggled, but then it curled its tail up and jumped into his arms. That's proof enough. Oh, but you should have seen that poor thing. Such a miserable face. I thought for sure it was a stray. And so skinny. And on top of that, it was a dog show breed, so I got an earful for giving it regular dog food. As the guy was scolding me, Tin went up and tore up his trousers. He hates it when somebody gives me a hard time, you see?
Ruff.
He got even angrier. So much I thought he's gonna explode. Puppies plus flowers was my brand. That's what I was known for, but now I'm just some dog thief. Disgraceful.
Ruff, 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 ruff.
Funny would be a better word, but I guess it's no laughing matter for you. So, what can I do to help?
This is it. My name will be permanently stained even after 1,000 years. First graders will be told about Rin, the dastardly dog thief. This got me thinking, and here's what I came up with. There's only one way out. I'm going into exile. Can we stay at your place, Hanako? You've got living quarters upstairs, right? Maybe there's room for us? Tin and I won't need much, and we'll be super quiet.
Ruff, ruff, ruff.
I'd never turn you away, but maybe you're overreacting a little. Things aren't that bad, not necessarily. Besides, your doggies will miss you, even if you commute from here. Didn't you say that there are no situations with only 2 solutions? Then there shouldn't be any with just one either.
Of course, my little puppies are waiting for me. Heck, it's been an hour. They must be beside themselves by now, I'm sure. So many people come to the stall, too. It's the worst time to shutter it. And I just can't quit my studies, I think. The finish line isn't that far ahead, although it feels like those boring books slow down time. But really, I'm just so embarrassed. I don't know what to do.
I think you should let yourself cool down a little and then go apologize to your victim. After all, it wasn't on purpose, and you meant well. Besides, what happened to his trousers? If he's a dog owner, he'll understand, and he won't be angry at you.
Ruff!
If you use the language of flowers, the apology will be even more compelling. It can show that your remorse is genuine and that you're truly ashamed of causing trouble. It's okay to let your shame be seen, even if you're desperate. Would you like me to make this bouquet for you, Rin?
Yes! Awesome! I'll find this man and explain everything, and I'll apologize. Hopefully he won't stay mad at me. Also, I'd like to tell him that I'd be happy if he came to visit, together with his puppy. We didn't really have a chance to get acquainted, but I really like him. I'd love to meet him at the market or after it's closed. I'd like to start over. I don't want him to remember me as a dog thief. I'll still be a little ashamed.
Ruff, ruff, ruff!
Is it possible to make a bouquet for this?
It is, and it can be even better than you think.
Is this it?
Yes, here you go.
A little too lavish for such a meanie. The way he was scolding me, it just doesn't make sense. Why have a dog if you're the one doing the barking? I hope he doesn't literally explode at a gesture like that.
Ruff, ruff, ruff!
You really are the #1 florist, Hanako. Even in the worst situation, I was able to count on you. Come on, Tin. Since we're not going into exile, there's another place we should visit.
You're going to your university?
No way! We're off to the square. There should be a big audience there today.
An audience?
What else would we need? We're going to play the shell game for the public. Maybe even earn something.
Isn't that a con? You almost got the police called on you today already.
If it's Tin playing, the ball is his favorite toy, and the bet is a piece of cheese, then it's not a con, just a funny trick. People love it, and we only earn as much as they're willing to give us. Don't worry, Hanako. Every dog has its day.
Ruff, ruff!
It's just an expression, Tin. Hanako, you absolutely must come to our show tonight. It'll be a blast.
I wouldn't want to leave the shop for too long until I get used to my new job. But if I get the chance, I'll definitely come by. Bye-bye, Tin.
Ruff, ruff, ruff!
I think it's gonna rain.
That's all for today, my sweet flower shop. I will go rest, and you should as well. Have you called Father?
The last time I tried was on your graduation. He didn't pick up. Why do you ask? Did one of your clients remind you of him?
There was this young man called Yohei. He'll be leaving for another country soon. I was listening to how passionately he was describing it, and...
You want to leave yourself?
No! What are you saying? You'll not be rid of me. Don't even try.
I'm not trying. I just want you to have an opportunity to change your mind, and for you not to feel guilty about it. I love spending time with you, but right now your happiness means more to me than my own. I'd be ashamed to selfishly keep you here.
Oh, Grandpa! I don't need that opportunity. We've talked about this already.
Really? I seem to have forgotten. Sorry, dear.
It's okay. Just try resting more. Leave some of your daily troubles to me.
What a beautiful flower I've raised, showing such care for an old man. Thank you, dear. What about the young man you were just talking about?
Well, Yohei was telling me about his interests, how he was getting ready for exams, and how he was saying goodbye to everyone before leaving. But all I could think about was how different we are. We grew up in the same town, studied at the same school, and were the same age. But we want opposite things.
It's not easy to understand people. It's not even easy to understand ourselves half the time. But doing so just happens to be a major part of our life. So we have to try.
Definitely. Do you reckon you've learned to understand people after years working in the shop?
Thankfully, I have, to an extent. But I can't call myself a master. There are so many of us in this world, and everyone has such drastically different experiences and worldviews. It's hard to prepare for everything they could reveal. When a person shares something important with you, perhaps something they are ashamed of, or something they've never told anyone before, they become extremely vulnerable. In such moments, it is important to let them know that you're not jumping to conclusions, or dismissing them as bizarre, or, worst of all, judging them. I think that my understanding of others has also deepened over time. My secret is that I'm good at holding back any initial surprise about what people share with me.
It's a pity I'm not taking notes. Oh, I could write a whole book. Master Asaoka's Floristic Secrets. And the ad slogan would be, "Let us speak the language of beauty."
That's a great idea, granddaughter. Write down the good things I say, add your own, and when you feel ready, take up that quill. Just promise you'll have a photo of the both of us on the cover.
Of course. I even know which one. The photo we took on the Ayano Mansion lawn.
Oh, that's one of my favorites. You look like such a doll in it, too.
Well, Grandpa, be honest. I haven't changed at all to you, have I? Good morning. A good night's sleep. Now it's time for work.